Today being the 2nd of August 2023, it's 5:55 in the morning. This is Chief Abundance. You are welcome. You're welcome to a mission that is bigger than any individual. It is bigger than any community. It's bigger than any country, any region, any continent. This is the mission that we are on. It is not a mission for the light heart. It's a mission that requires meaningful specifics. It's a mission that requires that we become individually people of value. First, it must start with the individual. I think it was Gandhi that says, the things that you seek in others must begin with you. What are you seeking in others? It must start with us. And so we must create first individual of value, because except we create individual of value, meaningful specifics, we will never have a community of value, because the community is made up of individuals. And so that's we're on a mission to create people of value by knowledge, by information. You know, I said at one time, it is good to have enthusiasm, but enthusiasm without knowledge deflates. Enthusiasm without knowledge deflates. And so we must take time to equip ourselves with information so that we can become a community of value. And once we become meaningful, being specifics, your country, your region, your continent will not be able to ignore us. All our answers are in the philosophy of becoming a community of value. A lot of us in TAC, you are looking to the left, you are looking to the right, you're looking to the south, you're looking to the north to help. Have you not heard them in the community? Abundance. We need to look for the Dangotes, the Elon Musk, the Warren Buffett, the JP Morgan Chase. Yeah, we need to look for these people so that they can give us relevance. Who gave them relevance? I'm asking us the question. You see, that is why we are where we are. It's not by mistake. We are who and what we are by what have entered our minds. That is exactly, I think it was Jim Rohn that says it. We are who and what we are because of what have entered our minds. But it says you don't have to stay where you are and who you are, but you now need to have different input to have a different output. And so we have a mindset of dependency, that we want to depend on everyone else and everything else for our survival. Hence the reason that our economies in the Afro-Caribbean diaspora, our economies, especially headed by people of color, are in dire economic constraint. We are operating and managing these economies like drug addicts, infusing high at every interval, creating enormous debt, not only for us but our children. We are not looking to build our human capacity. We are not looking to give our people opportunities. That is not in our interests. And trust me, it is not in the West's interest either. If it is not in your interest, why somebody should be interested in you? And so everything we do, we look for quick fixes, instant fixes. And everything we approach, every investment, anything, it must give us instant reward. Today, Japan, South Korea, China, Singapore, Switzerland, you think is by instant gratification mindset that they are first world economies? You think is by instant gratification, operating like drug addicts? Everything you want a high, everything you want it now. You don't even care about tomorrow, not even your children. As one person said in Nigeria, abundance, I don't have the time. I cannot sacrifice for my children. That's what he says. And sad to say, these are the people that ended up in ministerial, senatorial, representative, and presidential offices. That type of mindset, dependency. The whole Afro-Caribbean country, China have them in a basket. A continent that have 1 billion times more resources than China, Russia, United States, the entire European countries combined, and you are begging them. I don't understand that equation at all. I don't understand the equation, but I know what took place and what is taking place. And it's very simple, because the infinite already told you, where there is no vision, there is no vision, and he should put love of people, the people perish. Where there is no vision, where there is no love for people and for country, when there is mass corruption and looting of one's resources, when one is only thinking of himself and his pocket, this will be the results. And they're not capable of doing anything different. Don't fool yourself. And so your vote does not matter. You will get the same. I said it not too long ago, in I think it was yesterday. When we changed from blue to red, red to blue, we didn't get no significant change. Everything remained the same. That's it. But you cannot tell those that the operatives in the blue and the red shirt that today, oh, they will curse you. You can't tell them that, because they're toxic with politics. They don't have a rational mindset to even reason. You cannot even critique the administration that they support. You must not say anything. Anything you must say, it must be yes, yes, yes. You cannot say what they're doing is wrong. Oh, they will blast you. That is who and what we have become. And so, you defend wrong. You defend corruption. You eulogize and promote corruption. And then you expect to have prosperity. You expect to have enlargement of investors. You expect to get good jobs. You expect your children to have opportunities. You expect to maintain your jobs. You expect to have security. You expect to have good universities, good schools, good health system, good roads, portable drinking water. You expect to advance in technology when you have thieves and corruptees at the helm leading you. And you know their history. You know their history, but you ignore all that. All because they give you a half a cup of rice, a teaspoon of oil, and a dollar bill, and you ignore everything that is before you for the next 5 years. That is how we operate. We don't put good and decent people in offices anymore. We don't look for people that love country and people anymore. We have no time for that one. But when we give them power, then we cry. A lot of deaths are happening on the continent in particular. People are dying for things that they should not die for. People show up to hospitals. They can't even get a bed. They show up to hospitals. They're not being received because they don't have money. I said people die for less than $5 on this continent every day. They don't have $5 to buy their medication. There are people that went into hospitals. They cannot be released because their family would have left them there. And they now become a liability to the hospital. And so they're now imprisonment. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. All because there are no proper policies in place. Do you see the work before us, Tiashan? We cannot accept and continue this madness. We cannot and we should not accept this madness. You know, the thing that I really wanted to talk about this morning, I have not touched it. But in closing, let me just highlight it. I saw a video that speaks to information, power, and wealth. I just want to take that word power out. We're talking about how do we arrive at wealth, because I told you, a lot of us in TAC, your attitude is a scammer. Your attitude is a scammer. You come into TAC, you bought TAC, and then you relax. You don't seek to do nothing. You don't seek to know nothing. But you are on a path to create financial wealth for yourself. But you don't know anything of how it will be created. That is a scam. You are a scammer. And that is what the gentleman is saying. And because of that, you will enter wealth and you will lose it because you have no knowledge as how it has been obtained. And so that is why the gentleman was saying knowledge, power, and wealth. Because you will get wealth and you will squander it because you have no knowledge. But I want to use knowledge being a person of value, and then it produce wealth. I don't like that power business. People are power hungry. They're drunken with power. They will kill for power. Even their own family, they will kill for power. That's why I don't like that word power at all. And so I said knowledge, a person of value, or a meaningful specific, then you will produce wealth. And when you produce wealth, you will know how it came, and so you will know how to manage it. And so I am saying and caution to the Tiashan, the mission that we're on can only be aborted by us. The mission that we're on can only be aborted by us not being meaningful and not serious with what we're doing. But if all of us who have tasted and yet have not seen abundance become and remain focused and meaningful, there is nothing that we cannot achieve in this community and beyond. TACT is offering this community a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become what we have never been. And that is the road we are on. We are not here to regurgitate or to recycle poverty. But at the end of the day, how did you arrive at wealth without a knowledge of how you arrive at it? It is a scam. It is a scam. And so, this is Chief Abundance. Good morning.